Hello?
What's up, bro?
What's up with it?
How you doing?
Just chilling, that's all.
Okay. What you been up to, man?
Shit, really, Ain't no shit, with the family, really. That's about it.
You working on some new shit?
Not nothing for me, really. I ain't
Okay.
really been
Are you producing now?
motivated to do nothing.
You been doing the producing thing? You been doing your producing thing?
Yeah, maybe that, and moving most of this merchandise,
Shit, I feel
Really,
you.
I just kind of boiled mine down to shows and merchandise, really, as far as me.
Yeah.
But, I'm co-signing a few acts and shit. Little hardheads group, and all they little comrades they fucking with,
Yeah.
Just really ain't been no motivation in the game lately. I ain't been wanting to waste my time too much.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, what I'm doing right now, I got a little internet radio show I put together. Me and a couple cats out of Canada teamed up and, put our shows together. So I'm just fucking with the niggas I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay,
you definitely was first on my list, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So all right, I'm just gonna throw some questions at you. These are questions I feel that the fans probably will want to know, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been knowing you for all these years, so some of these questions I already know the answer to, but just for the fans.
Okay? Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna start it off. What inspired you to do music?
What inspired me to do music?
Yeah. Where did you was it your mom?
As far as just wanting to get into music, period, or there's been a few factors. It was like my mama just bumping all the oldies around in the house already, kind of like that, music inclined, and was kind of wanting to do music. But really, that kind of inspired me to want to make beats and do stuff like that. But really, what inspired me to want to rap was pretty much like 415, the group 415 with Richie Rich and them, and Cool Nut. I really say Cool Nut because when I was in Log Cabin Ranch, when that Scandalous and Unrolling was out, that just kind of just took me to a whole other place to where it's like, man, when I get out of here, man, I'm damn near wanting to rap. Because before I went in, I was kind of already wanting to dive into it behind my boy Budweiser. He was like the first rapper out who was doing gospel rap. So that kind of made me want to kind of get into he kind of pumped me up to really want to get into the business, period. And then when I went to Log Cabin, that kind of started giving me the idea to want to really rap. And when I got out, bought hella equipment and kind of got busy from there. But yeah, it was just kind of two factors, you know what I mean? My mom and then as far as her bumping all the oldies around in the house, P-Funk, Marvin Gaye, all that. A lot of the stuff that I was influenced by as far as musically was on my first album. A lot of the samples and stuff like that I used. From Patrice Rushen to, all the Funkadelic, Parliament, George Clinton, all that. So OJ's, Isley Brothers, all that. That was a part of that first album. And then, like I say, rapping, it came from 415, IMP, and I can say Budweiser too. Boy, Budweiser.
So you started off doing beats first, or you started off rapping first?
I started off doing beats first. That was the first thing I was doing. I was straight up beat producer, man, for T-Lo, who Big Herm put out. T-Lo was the main rapper on. Well, Budweiser was the main rapper, but he was doing other type of rap. You know what I mean? He was kind of like doing gospel rap, and then he switched over, trying to do his regular street rap. But T-Lo and my brother Bailey, them two was the main influences. They was really, T-Lo was kind of like R.B.L. He was kind of like Ice Cube back then, like Ice Cube. Yeah, man, he was with NWA. He was spitting back then. Yeah. So I kind of was doing beats for them. for about a year.
Yeah.
Well,
to all the listeners out there,
to
all the listeners out there just tuned in, I'm on the phone with Black C of R.B.L Posse, one of the most legendary rap groups from I ain't even gonna say just the Bay Area, I'm gonna say the West Coast, period. You know what I'm saying? Because saying the Bay Area would just put you in a box, and y'all bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bigger than just a local box. So, give them a brief discography on yourself. R.B.L Posse. Your first album was Lesson to Be Learned. What year did that come out?
Second one was Ruthless by Law. Which had the hits Bluebird and Bounce This on it. And then we lost Mr. C after that. And I pushed on and put out bootlegs and basically with a bunch of our collaborations and basically collabos and compilation songs. We was known as like compilation kings back in the 90s. Like every compilation, we used to get real juiced up. And,
oh yeah, West Coast
Bad Boys. We had one of the dopest songs on it.
Oh, for sure. West Coast Bad Boys, Bay Area Players, Herm's compilation.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, Herm compilation.
Y'all always killed niggas.
Spread Your Hustle. Man, it's so many, man. I can't even. I don't want to leave nothing out.
Yeah.
Compilations, but yeah, collaborations. So it was basically our resume bootlegs, and then I put out Hostile Takeover, and that came out around, I believe, like 2002, 2001, something like that. And from there, that was pretty much the last album that we did as far as R.B.L. Excuse me, 97, we put out Eye for an Eye.
That's right.
At the Mississippi Pass. We went on to put out Eye for an Eye on Atlantic Records, and then we put out Hostile Takeover. And that was pretty much the last of the R.B.L. albums.
Y'all, you started off independent, right?
Yeah, we started out independent. We had our little label, HRD Productions, which is Harbor Road Productions. We started out with that first, and then that ended up turning into the Right Way Productions.
Right.
Later on in like 95, when we signed Hitman and put Hitman out in 95. We started at the Right Way Production.
Right.
Yeah, so all that was independent. Besides R.B.L, I had a host of other albums that we put out. Groups that I put out from Hitman, NOH Mafia, Military Minded, Prime Minister, Young Thug, then all my solo stuff, Black Sea, whole little collection. I put out, I believe it's 4 albums under me, which is The Last Man Standing, City of Gods, 70s Baby, and then the one that I put out, my last one I just put out about a year, 2 years ago, which was Still Ruthless.
Oh, okay.
So, they got to get that. If fans want a taste of that old R.B.L, that Ruthless by Law, that 90s sound, that mob and funk, that's Still Ruthless, man. That's it right there.
So you started off producing, then you started rapping. Where did you record your first song at? Where did you record your first song at?
As far as you talking about professionally, or just when I just started recording?
Like just start recording, like to get your feet wet. Where did you record your first demo at?
That was in my house, in my studio. We called it Studio B.
Oh, okay.
So right up there on Harbor Road, right in the projects. We had turned my room into, I didn't have a bed in it no more. We turned my room into a straight studio. Everybody from Hunters Point came through there recording, so we were putting out, like, we would just burn hella songs onto tape and go out there selling them for $5 around the neighborhood. This was like prior to CDs coming out. It was all cassette tapes, so we were sitting there with a whole bunch of TDK tapes and just, my mom had that dual cassette player. We would just record. Took us, man, a day or two just to get, 40, 50 tapes done. You know what I mean? So front and back was just hella songs and stuff. So yeah, we definitely did that. Our first recording was up in Studio B. Wow.
When did you meet Mr. C, and how did you meet Mr. C?
I met Mr. C in 90. Towards the end of 90. And I met him through T-Lo. Herm, like I said, Herm put out. T-Lo was like, you know, R.B.L. was first called the Hit Squad.
Uh-huh.
You know, before we even became R.B.L., it was the Hit Squad. We used to call everybody in the studio the Hit Squad. And then T-Lo was kind of like the main rapper, you know, on the Hit Squad. And he was kind of like, every time I just go out there try to get him, he was out there, man, I'm hustling, but you know, I don't feel like being in the studio. And he was like slacking up. And I was like, dude, you know, I'm thinking about, because what happened was Budweiser ended up finding TC. We found a professional studio. He was like, man, I found a professional studio, man, over in Lakeview, man. This guy TC, they the ones that be doing all IMP, Crew Nut and them music and stuff. And I'm like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, blood, you might want to start taking some of that stuff over there with T-Lo and all y'all. Y'all might want to go over there. So I was trying to get T-Lo to come over there and record. And at the time, I was dabbling with a few songs. I had made a song called "What About My Niggas," where I'm naming everybody on the turf. I made a song called "Can't Say a Nigga Gay from the East Bay." I had made a song called "Rolling Through the Turfs of HP," where it was like they was hits like in Hunters Point. Like people was going crazy to get copies, coming up here banging my door down for copies. Because "Rolling Through the Turfs of HP," I was saying like, you know, naming a lot of reputables and Hunters Point all through each turf. So
this was just you, or was this you and Mr. C?
Yeah, this was just me. This is when I first. This was before Mr. C coming.
Okay.
So and then I ended up doing Bammer weed. It was called "Don't Give Me No Bammer Joint." We don't smoke that shit in Hunters Point.
Oh shit!
This was prior to Mr. C coming. So yeah, it was on my little 4 or 5 song demo.
You ain't got no copies of that shit, do you?
Nah, I do got my old 4-track player with some of the old songs, but every time I try to play the 4-track, the tape inside current 4-track player is play fast like Chipmunks, and you can't really pitch it down. So, but I do got it though. I do got some of them though. Okay. You know what I mean? But to get back to the story, I end up going over there, meeting TC and all that, telling him I wanted to get over there and work. He's like, yeah, I'm finna move my studio. The studio finna get moved out. We finna move it over there to Hunters Point. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm finna be right on Revere or Shafter, one of them streets. He was like, yeah, so, you know, just come on through in about a good, you know, couple weeks. So in the meantime, I'm trying to get get the T-Lo to get down there, come with me. I'm like, dude, let's just do a group thing. Me and you know, I'm starting to pop now. People around there feeling me. You always been the main rapper. Let's come together. He's like, dang, blood, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. You know, I've been hustling. I ain't really got the time, but I do got somebody who you might can work with. And I'm like, who? He like, man, he called himself Mr. C. His name Kyle. It's my girlfriend's brother. You know, he be, you know, that's all he do is sit in the house and rap and stuff. He don't really hang out too much. You know, he stay down by Oakdale. And, you know, you might like him. I'm like, well, shit, bring him through. Brought him through the next day. Man, with a match made in heaven. Man, Mr. C came in there. We made a song called Hit Squad New Jack. Like I said, we was called Hit Squad at the time. And he made a song called Hit Squad New Jack. I did a solo song. Put it out there. Everybody was loving it. It was a little, you know, he was more lyrical into lyrics and stuff like that. Just shocked us. We was all talking about, you know, dope B-boy rhymes and out on the street shooting and popping and shooting up and you know, smoking weed and all that other type of stuff on music. But he really came with lyrics and metaphors, and that was kind of like new to us. We like, ooh, he rapping like an East Coast dude or something. So a week later, TC and we going back down to TC. He like, yeah, I'm up and running. I'm like, man. So you know, I'm ready to come in there and record, man, because I'm ready to come down there and, you know, do some music. And he like, man, it's good, you know, book your time, whatever. And on the way down to TC studio, that's when we ended up coming up with the name. Because what happened was we found out Eric Sermon and them had a hit squad, took the hit squad name. So we were like, we can't use that professionally. So T-Lo gave us the name, too.
Damn.
T-Lo like, man, y'all, we ruthless by law, so, you know, let's just won't y'all use ruthless by law, man. I was calling everybody in the squad. You know, the people who weren't part of his squad, Rufus by law. Won't y'all just use Rufus by law?